Monetary trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar.
What is up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? What is up? IF, Willy. It's me, buddy. What's going on? Howdy, howdy. Turg in the house. What's going on? All right, market's gonna open up here in about what, 6 minutes? So today, pretty good day overall. I ended up getting some more money back on this account that was pretty much smoked. So got some back on that. Another, you guys, this is like a broken record with me. You guys know that. Another daily payout. So Take Profit Trader Pro account. There it is. Another daily payout. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to do a promo for Tradeify. So Lightning straight to funded accounts are on sale, 50% off. Crazy. I'm gonna pick up some myself. 50K Lightning straight to funded. Brady in the house. What's going on? Cooking dinner? Nice, Turg. What you cooking? Lay. Chestnut dice. I see he brought you. I know, huh? How about that? Yeah, kind of funny. All right. So the market, I did not like the price action. After the initial move this morning, kind of went sideways for a while. I was like, oh, this is crap. And then it just all of a sudden it broke out of this range. And fortunately, I was pretty much done. And I activated a Buellanox account later in the day. And then I traded that. So after I went to the gym and I came back and I activated a Buellanox account. Made like 500 on that or 600 on that, the Buellanox master account. And but yeah, take profit trader, another daily payout, and trade day, another daily payout. So right around $2,000 in daily payouts again today. So I can't complain about that. 2,000 a day trading is 500,000 a year. We'll take that. Oh, let's see. Took small profits and ran late. Yeah, I know. So I want to know who traded silver today. Which one of you degens traded silver? So silver actually went wild, went bananas again today. Ended up popping up to 78 bucks. So last night we were trading in this range. It broke out of the range and never looked back. Right? Hindsight, right? Same with gold, I believe. Gold did the same thing. Yeah, so gold kind of did the same thing, but pulled right back. It's actually right in the middle of this range right now. That consolidation range from yesterday. So it broke out and then had a nice push up above. But is currently right back in square one, right in the middle of that range. So kind of interesting. Guys, so yeah, Tradeify 25K and 50K straight to funded accounts are 50% off. So it's a flash sale. I think it goes until Friday. So yeah, if you guys like straight to funded accounts, it's I think like $225 or $50. Let's see. Yeah, $254 for a straight to funded 50K. So yeah, I mean, not that bad. I mean, you can obviously get 50K accounts for cheaper, but straight to funded, that's a pretty good deal. So, and that's with Tradeify. So I'm gonna pick up some of those later. I actually just found out about it about an hour ago. What's up, Ragnarok? Jay Styles in the house. Mobro, Coach Singh. Hey, what's up? Recently been trading the Haramis, and these Haramis are so good to trade on gold. Like, I traded the 5-minute Haramis only, and my current win rate is 90%. I'm even doing this on my live too. Let's go, Coach Singh. I'm glad it helps. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad some of that little stuff helps. Market's open, guys. Good luck tonight. Let's see what we got going on. So, like I said, I got 2 payouts coming. I'm green on everything. I still have those 5 Apex accounts. Evals, I made about 1,000 on each one of those, or 150Ks. I have not passed or smashed those accounts. I've been kind of taking it slow, so we'll see. I picked up another Take Profit Trader account, eval. So I currently have just one pro account, and then I got 2 evals that I'm working on, and then 1 trade day funded account. So just with those 2 accounts, you can make pretty good money with daily payouts if you can get to that point. Problem is getting to that point, right? All right, market's open, guys. Good luck to you. We'll see how the market moves. I think that maybe probably gold and silver might be the moves again tonight. If I do trade silver, it'll be an experiment. Should be interesting, right? It's definitely over leveraged. Probably could switch to silver micros, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I had my Project X on Buellnox on the 4-hour chart. I was looking at something. I was like, why does it look so weird? That would be why. All right, market. No gaps on the market right now. Let's see. Let's take a look at gold here. How'd you guys do? I want to know how you guys do today. Nutty went full tilt today. Yeah, I was on a stream hanging out. Nutty's the man. It happens. I've been there. It sucks to do it in front of people for sure. Absolutely sucks. But Jip Smith in the house. Tony Lanez. JLD. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, it was kind of entertaining for sure. Dida, what's up? Oh, thank you. I always forget to shut that off because when I play that intro music, it's through the desktop. But the music that plays throughout the stream is stuff I downloaded. So, all right, watching gold here, watching Nasdaq. Got some zero prints down there at 678. You can see. Probably run those. Are they getting filled now? Gonna wait for a setup, an inside bar, Harami, gold, something. Silver, same thing. I'm gonna be watching Harami's inside bars. I will trade the little silver. What is the micro silver? It's SIL, right? I'm assuming you can trade micro silver with Take Profit Trader. SLH. Thank you, guys. Request to pay out at Apex 530. It was approved. Hey, let's go, Red Candles. Red Candles crushing the Apex payouts lately. approved at 5:45. Congratulations, Red. It was a very entertaining stream. It was, yeah. Yeah. He was a little tilty for sure, but you know, the P&L overall, like he was like, so he felt, I don't know if he's listening or not. Sometimes he listens to the stream, so, but we love you, Nutty. But yeah, like, and overall, like, it wasn't a bad day. He was still up like $17,000 across all his accounts, you know? Because if you look at the bottom P&L, it's just his Apex accounts are red. You know, of course it's... But yeah, he definitely felt defeated. I'm going to add the micro silver here. So I've never traded micro silver in my life. So if I do place a trade, it's going to be an experiment. So I would not recommend, I don't want you guys following my trades anyways, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Well, you can't trade it on, never mind, you can't trade micros on Take Profit Trader. So we'll just get rid of that. They want me to go full minis, I'm going to go full minis. They ain't gonna beat me. How much is 1 point on silver? Yeah, I don't know. I just tried to click the button and it didn't work, so. Let's get it. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to. I'm just gonna trade my gold, Nasdaq. We'll see what happens, but yeah, if Nasdaq's not moving, I'm gonna trade some gold. I mean, this is a trading show, so I'm gonna trade. I mean, if Nasdaq's not moving, I'm gonna trade some silver and gold. All right, we got Nasdaq just kind of diddling in the middle right now. We got gold. Kind of bearish on gold. So I got caught in a gold trade today. I can talk about that a little bit. I got caught in a gold trade. It was probably my worst trade today. I hopped in on a short down here at the bottom. And this... like right around here, and I was looking for quite a bit. I was in micros and ended up pushing up to here, and I ended up closing out, and literally it kind of top ticked me, and then I ended up looking and I'm like, oh yeah, we just filled this gap up here like by the tick. I go, that was stupid, you know, a dumb stop. But yeah, it was just a poor trade. It was a poor trade. Kind of took an ORB break today. Once we came down. So you guys know I like to fade that ORB. So we broke the ORB to the downside. And I ended up hopping in on a long right around in this candle here. After we put in this Harami. And I ended up hopping in a long and took it up to the upside for the break on one of my accounts. That's how I ended up getting the daily payout. I don't remember if it was trade day or Take Profit Trader or what, but yeah, it was a good trade. All right, we got a first inside bar already. I hate taking inside bars when it's just in the middle like this, because it could just go either way, even on a break, but might take it with some micros. Get an inside bar on gold as well. Kind of printing in the same pattern as Nasdaq right now. Gold is, like I was saying earlier, if you guys are just tuning in, gold is right back in the middle of this range from last night. This is that range that we were trading last night. It's right back in the middle. Kind of crazy. Where silver's not. Silver is way above. So here's that range last night. And silver is way above that range. So silver looking stronger. I haven't been watching silver and gold together. I wonder if one leads another. Because they kind of been moving with each other, but kind of like Nasdaq and ES. So we get an inside bar on gold. Kind of a bear flag though. Pretty wide stop, 10-point stop. Nasdaq already broke that inside bar, just kind of missed it. Let's go back to the gold. Man, look at that. Damn it. Oh well. Got a long order in gold. Place a short order as well. Low 52.9. Wow, what a nice short on gold on Nasdaq off that inside bar. Having a little FOMO now. I turned my head just for a second to go look at gold and then look. China news on silver, that's why. Inside Autumn 9, what's going on? Do you trade only daily? Open is disgustingly slow. Oh, right now, William Burke? Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, I trade these turtle markets because of the stream. Feels silver respects gold zones better than gold. Whew. Add 200 SMA if you're trading silver, bounce a few times. Oh, nice arch diesel. Maybe I'll look into that. Do I trade combines more aggressively? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I've kind of slowed down a bit on this pass or smash stuff, but if usually like when Apex and Bulenox run a 90% off sale, like they are right now, and they're only like 20 bucks, I'll literally full port them. I mean, I'm going in full contracts, as many contracts as they allow. So that's just full transparency. Indian Baron in the house. What do I look for? The inside bar. So basically, I'm just looking. I look for the break. Literally, this just sucks. But literally, all I do is I look for the break. I place an order above and below. Stop goes above, and then I look for a 1 to 2, 3 to 1, 1 to 1, like something. Or I look left, like, are we going to sweep this low? Are we going to break this equal lows? Or are we going to break these equal highs? Something for a take profit. But that's how I do it. The first inside bar on the New York. So the very first inside New York bar, I usually look for 20 points. So this one today was not quite 20 points. So So this one actually failed today. Did I take it? No, I did not. So I got lucky. For some reason, I did not take it today. But yeah, that's all I do. It's just very, very simple. I know it sounds too simple sometimes, but man, gold is just consolidating big time. Well, like I said, we're right back in the middle of that range. I want to see if silver wants to break out. If it breaks down, makes a new low, I bet you I'm gonna be willing to bet that gold will go with it, but we'll see. Man, Nasdaq, what are you doing? So kind of like what I got going on right here. So see how I placed a sell order down here, just below that candle, and then a buy up through here. So if we break that, but right now I'm not loving this. Not really loving this. But perhaps the more of the consolidation we get right now, the more pressure it builds. Because that's the theory between with the inside bar in general, is that so the higher time frames, you know, whether it's a doji or an inside bar or something like that. So for me on the 5-minute chart, when there's a lot of volume and it starts putting in an inside bar, that means it's just like the bulls and bears are just battling it out at that Pacific zone. So it's just like a, you know, a pressure cooker where it's just like it builds up so much pressure because they're just battling that when one side breaks, then it goes. So that's kind of the theory behind it. Gold doesn't know what it wants to do right now. So usually when I take this trade with Nasdaq, I'll look for the outside. So when I have 2 consecutive inside bars, I'll take the first one. Gold, I don't really know. I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I should just take the break of this one here. I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go short. There we go. Don't really have any targets. Perhaps maybe down. Well, we got that 349 down there, but I was thinking maybe the bottom of this range. Maybe like 346. Let's try like that, like area for TP if it wants to go. Kind of a bear flag break too as well, which is, this is one, if this is Nasdaq, this is one of my favorite setups. So when you get a bear flag and then you get put in an inside bar and then you break the flag and the inside bar at the same time on the 5-minute with Nasdaq, boy, that is a good trade. That's such a high probability trade. It's insane. I've made so much money on that trade. All right, I got to stop up there, 358. I'm just in the 3 micros. Trying to grind back this account. Looking for like a 1 to 1.5 trade. A little more than 1 to 1. Martin Suarez, what is up? Steel Prince. Yeah, I caught him on the Nasdaq a little bit on the Buellanox, but it was quick, so I actually didn't show it. So yeah, it was really quick. You see, yeah, we had some sitting down there at 68, and when we pushed up on the Nasdaq, came back, and we started to pull back here. I took them out at 68. Let's see, Nasdaq looking like it wants to push down as well. Short gold. Love to see silver take out the low. That should drag gold with it. All right, let's focus on the gold trade. I've been trading 5-minute inside bars last week or two on ES. Oh, it's paying. Oh, nice, Indian Burn. Nice. Ethan, what's going on? SLV. Oh, nice, Arch Diesel. Yeah, that's probably why. What's going on, everyone? Do you stop entry orders at either side of the inside bars? Yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah, Sleepy. That's exactly what I do. Yep. That's what I do on most accounts, especially when I have brackets. The live drawdown could kill you in a second in full porting. Oh yeah, no, for sure, Elza. You the one that asked about the if I size up for my evals. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I do. Elza, like with Buellanox during the market open, I will take 7 contracts and I'll just go 7 contracts, whatever I think it's gonna go. If I think it's gonna go short or go down, I'll just hit short. If I think it's gonna go up, I'm gonna hit the long button. Sometimes I'll wait for the first inside bar, and then I'll just go in literally 7 contracts. It cost me $19 for an eval, so to me, I'm not really gonna waste that much time on it. I'm just gonna like send it, and that's just what I do. I don't recommend doing that. They make money with the evaluation, with the activation fee. So yeah, so that's what I do with Buellanox, or sometimes I do that with Apex as well. I'm currently not doing that right now with the Apex accounts, the 150Ks. I'm actually trying to grind those up. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. 7 minis, you can pass it pretty quickly. But you're right, intraday trailing drawdown can get you. It can get you. What's up, His Royal? What's going on? How was your day? Waiting for the NQ to break 648. Long, hopefully it gets there. I don't know why I keep going. I'm in a gold trade. I don't know why I keep going back to Nasdaq. It's just old habits die hard, right? I'm addicted to it. What's your New Year's resolution trading target? So I have a few goals. I have a few goals with the channel, everything. Obviously, I want to keep grinding the channel. I want to keep expanding. Hopefully, hopefully we'll be at 10,000 subs next year. So that'll be awesome. So that's some channel goals. As far as trading goals, I never set any like goals for myself when it comes to making money. Like, you know, if what I do like to have is have daily payout accounts. I want daily payout accounts every single day. I treat daily payout accounts like it's a live account, because when I can withdraw money out of it every single day, to me it feels like a live account. There we go. We're getting that flush down now. So that's a goal. 5 take profit trader accounts. Hopefully maybe moving those into live, like the real live, but it's still being able to take daily payout accounts. I'm going to take 2 off here. Taking 2 off. What a nice flush, guys. Inside bars. Love it. Woo! Look at that buyback up. Silver going too, I bet. Oh yeah, there goes silver, guys. Woo! Here we go. Look at that, off the inside bar in silver. Can't make that shit up. I mean, look at that. Of course, these ones didn't work, but this one worked, so pay attention to that one. No, I'm just kidding. I actually been watching the Harami candles on silver, not the inside bars. I actually kind of disregarded the inside bars, but the Haramis, these purple ones, have been working pretty good, even if you're just trying to get some scalps off it. This one didn't work. This is the end of the day too, so this one did not work very well. This one worked. This one worked. This one, nice scalp off it. This one, nice scalp off it. Let's go back to gold here. You're into silver mini? Nice. But yeah, the 300K accounts? No, yeah, those 300K accounts, Elza, full porting those is so difficult. I've only passed one of those like once. 250Ks, I passed a bunch of those once, and I did it during, I got lucky, I think it was during the open, and it just like completely went down. But yeah, intraday trailing, to try to get that much on an Apex 300K in one shot is nearly impossible, unless it's like during CPI or something, during a news event. I mean, it's like, so you're better off trying to like grind those up. Here we go. But yeah, those are really, really difficult. 1240 on the silver drop. Nice. Silver and gold selling off again, guys. $85 one micro right now. Almost $100 one gold micro. So we're going right back down to the bottom of this range here. I'm going to trail my stop here. Went 10 points there. All right, we're out of that trade. Nice trade on the micros. 150 bucks just with the babies. Baby gains, but hey. Almost 10 points off that entry. Max, max profit. See how this candle does here, but Oh, damn it! I just locked myself out of a Bulenox eval. I thought this is the same stuff I did yesterday. I thought I was on a funded account. Damn it! Look what I just did. Well, I guess I'm locked out on. I thought I was on a funded account on this Bulenox. This is the funded account on that gold drop. And then I thought I was on, for some reason, at first I thought I was on a funded account on this one. This was the NQ. I was whipping that one around with the NQ zero prints. What a bozo. That's the second day in a row I've done something like that. Yesterday I made $2,400 on an eval when I only wanted to make $900 on it, and I thought it was on a trade day funded account over the buffer. So I had $52,000 on a trade day account. I took that first inside bar yesterday. I took it with I went one mini and I added into it on the winner with another mini. I made $2,400 on that trade. I thought I had a $2,400 payout coming yesterday, and it was on the eval. And I didn't even realize it until like 2 hours later, because I went to buy some more accounts, and I'm like, well, whatever. I went to make sure all my accounts were closed out. So I was doing the exit all, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get a $2,400 payout tonight, so I'm gonna buy some more accounts. And then so I went and I'm doing the exit all, and I'm like, what the heck? I go, something don't look right there. And sure enough, I was on the trade day eval. I was like, oh my god, that like sent me on tilt. It kind of sent me on tilt a little bit. I was not happy. Yeah, I only needed to make 900 on that account because it was a trade day eval, so 30%. But yeah, it was nuts. Can you trade silver on props? Yes, on some of them you can. Double A. So a lot of them, they allow silver minis, but not the micros. Now I don't know which ones let you and which ones don't. But I know you can trade silver with Take Profit Trader. You can trade it with Trade Day. I think you can trade the minis with Apex. On Tradeify, I'm not sure. I think you can. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Hey, Corey the Phone Trader, what's going on? Turg, I think I missed your question. Pitmo, what's going on? Sorry if I missed you guys in the chat. I'm up 12K on the 300K eval. I won. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, so Indian Burns got a 300K eval that he won from the stream when we did a Apex giveaway. And he's up to $12,000 on that eval. So he's trading it heavily, I would guess, but not like full porting, you know. Sorry, what was the account size? 50K, you said 7 contracts. Yeah, Bulenox 50K, 7 contracts. It's about $19 and change right now. Bulenox 90% off when you use code PINE. I think the best deal right now, guys, like if you're someone that's consistent, you know, consistent enough that can maybe get to a payout. I think right now the best deal is Tradeify. Those 25K and 50K accounts at 50% off. That's a pretty good deal if you guys don't want to mess. We got a nice bear flag break right here. This is kind of interesting. I'm going to take this bear flag break. Stop's going to go right at that swing. And yeah, we'll see. Short Nasdaq. Micros. No specific target. Maybe this swing low down here, this wick. So we can target that. That 650, those psych levels, they like to pop off that. So we'll front run that at 51 maybe. So kind of looking like a little scalp. That's all right. I think if we break the low, I'll move the stop to like 67. But this is what I'm looking at. Bear flag break. Mr. Tactical in the house. Baby gains add up? Yeah, they do. What is 5 to 1 RR rule on Apex? Can you explain how do you calculate that? Using fun stage, thinking of getting those cheaper dollars using code card. 5 to 1 R risk to reward. So basically your stop loss. So you can't have a stop loss that's more than 5 times the size of your take profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have. If your strategy is like a negative R&R strategy, then they don't want that. If that makes sense. So if you're risking if you're trying to get $1 and you're risking $5, no bueno. TJP. Yeah, no problem, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of missing stuff in the chat. You guys are awesome. What do you use for locking yourself out of your account? Oh, Project X. I hit the lockout button. Now, Tradeify is coming out with that too. They're coming out with a lock button, which is going to be awesome. So I literally just hit the lock button. With Tradeify, I have to leave, walk away, like go do something. I literally have to leave my computer. I mean, I'm working on that discipline. Nice. Look at this. Here we go. Get down there. Hard hat trading. Most of the props that let you trade stop loss can trade stop loss. Nice. DJ gave me 15 or 10 trades. 2 have been lost with a simple. Nice, Felix. We're gonna be a dick for a tick here. Let's move the stop loss to break even now. Risk off. Can we get that 10 points out of the slow markets? Not quite. Can we get it? We could run this wick down here. There it goes. Bang. So that's the wick right there that I was just talking about. That low. So yeah. So 1 trade on gold, 1 trade on Nasdaq. Both winners. Look at that gold bounce. I guess we took profit just in time. Just a massive gold bounce there. Five lots mini is big on any. Yeah, for sure. But if we don't put any stop loss or T, that's fine, right? Cart. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you want to have a stop loss and stuff. With Apex, you can have a mental stop, but basically with Apex, you want to be able to trade like with a bracket or something where you have a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3, something like that, you know, where you're trading it. They just don't like, so when they have a 30% rule, they have that 30% drawdown rule and stuff. Basically, it's like a lot of times what you'll see, like when I'm trading evals and things like that. You know, you guys see me in the past where I just don't put a stop in, and I'm just like, well, because because I just don't really care about much about that eval or something. That's what they don't want to see on your funded accounts. Like, you don't want to like let those losses run and things like that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's, I mean, like Red Candles, you know, he's getting payouts from Apex. He's trading with brackets. He's looking for a certain setup. He just takes it. He puts the stop in. He puts the take profit, and that's it. You know. What's the ticker to use for traded silver micros? It's SIL. SIL. I don't even like having silver on my chart, so I don't accidentally hit the button. I'm looking at a different asset. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I had silver on my charts last night, and I was like, I admit it, I did take a trade. I don't even remember if it was a winner. I think it was a winner. And then I was just like, I got to take this off my chart because it's too tempting. The degen in me was like coming out. So yeah, it's best not to have it on the chart sometimes. What's up, 44 the Punisher? Sorry if I missed any of you guys' question. If you guys ask me any question, please feel free to ask it again. I've already done 2 trades today, so I'm kind of focusing on the charts there, but Hitchman says, I think mostly they're looking for when they want to know your process when you're asking for payouts. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want to have a literally kind of a set set strategy, you know. So, and then that'll just you know, it like Red Candle saying, you know, he's looking for base hits, you know, a couple $100 a day. So base hits, couple $100 a day, grind it. If you're a type of trader that wants to have big, huge days, you know, that wants to trade the minis and wants to send it, and like you're someone that could make 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000 or more a day, then I would recommend trading with a prop firm that has no consistency on their accounts, like, you know, like the Tradeify select accounts, or you know, My Funded Futures, some of those accounts with no consistency. Trade Day, Take Profit Trader, no consistency. And this is during the funded stage as well. You know, that's what I'm talking about, funded. But yeah, I'd suggest that. But if you're with Buellanox, Apex, or even a Tradeify straight to funded accounts, got a 20% consistency, you know, taking those base hits over and over and over again, and then kind of locking it away. You know, even like Buellanox, you know. Like, that's it. Like, on this account right here, this is a funded account. I am done. Like, I am not going to trade this account no more. Like, done. So, 600, 947, that's good. That's a great start on that account. And that's what I did with Buellanox this past summer, and ended up getting multiple payouts out of those accounts by just doing the base hits throughout the, you know, throughout the 10 days, the 8 to 10 days that you got to trade that account. But I love having a Take Profit Trader Pro account that I can, you know, make, you know, 1,000 on or whatever a day and not have to worry. Or I can make 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 in a day. You guys seen me do that before. So, like, I trade, this is kind of like, I trade the you know, the crap out of this account. You know, I traded a lot, but I'm looking for bigger wins, like, you know, $960 trade, things like that. You know, I'm looking for big wins. So this is over the course of what, 2 days, 3 days. You know, 4,000 bucks, 4,400 bucks. So, but there's no consistency. So like different props, different things. We got gold inside bar here. Just take another short off that inside bar. Kind of late to the party here. See if we can get tagged in here. 49. See if we get a little pullback. I kind of missed it. Ah, it's going without me. Tagged in here, just 2 micros. This is a cheap trade. Gonna risk 60 bucks on it. 70 bucks. Maybe 80 bucks. Just 2 micros on this one. Take one off at a 1-to-1, I think. 46.5. I'm locking in a little bit. All right, I locked in some on that. That was a nice little flush down. I'm gonna look for more on a runner. Stops on break even on that one, the last one here in the micros. Slinging around the micros. You guys know what I'm doing, right? You guys know that I'm on my pro account. I don't want to be, but at least it's a winning trade, right? I wanted to take the payout on this. 50 bucks, 40 bucks, daily payout. Hey, that's a lunch for 2. What do I do with the tops ever receipts? I add them all up from my credit. So all my stuff, Smokey, I use 1 credit card for all my expenses, for prop firm expenses, and then I just add them up. How many accounts can you have a trade day? So you can have 3 funded accounts. Is there a max balance transferred, Fibsy? To be honest with you, I do not know how they do their live. I do not know. I could find out for you, though. I'm gonna take that off. That was a nice little 5-point dump on my pro account. I didn't even want to trade that account. So anyways, well, 54 bucks for a daily payout. What's happening there? Let's go. All right, back to that. Lunch money, that's right. Also, daily payouts are the best. I agree. Is anyone getting a lot of snow today? I just went through a few snowstorms. Yeah, does anyone know? Has anyone ever been live with Trade Day? I've never been live with Trade Day. The only people I've been live with is Top Step and Take Profit Trader. Maybe I looked that up. Trade Day. I personally think Take Profit Trader is the best when it comes to being able to go to live with those accounts, because you can have 5 live accounts copy trading at once. You see Alpine doing it a lot. I think that's I love Trade Day, don't get me wrong, but if you had to ask me which ones I could max out first, I'm maxing out my Take Profit Trader accounts, and then I'm maxing out my Trade Day accounts. That's just me. I love them both. I just, you know, you only can have one, right? If I can only have one, that's what I would do. But let's see. So you can have 6 accounts at one time. So you can have 3 funded. Oh, I'm so confused about this. I don't have a very good education, as you guys might tell, but let's see. A total calculated across all evaluation accounts, maximum 3 for funded sim and 1 funded live. So you can have 3 funded sim, 3 evaluations going. But you can have a total of 6 accounts at once. They won't even let you have more than 6. So you can have 6 at once. But here it is right here. So if a trader passes, so it says the total calculated across all evaluation account types and maximum of 3 funded sim and 1 funded live. So that means you can only have 1 funded live, right? You can only have one, you can only trade on 1 trading account. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so you can only have, if you have 1 funded live account with Trade Day. So yeah, that's what's cool about Take Profit Trader, is that you can have, you know, 5. Live accounts. Dominican Trader in the house. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Pine in the house. Happy New Year to the audience. Payouts to the comments. Let's go, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's give it up for Dominican Trader. $4.99 super chat. Smash the confetti. Yeah, you can have 5 separate live accounts. Yes, 5 separate live accounts with Take Profit Trader. They have one of the best. Thank you, Max. Appreciate that. What was the reason to enter the 2 trades on one on NQ, other on the gold, just inside bar? Did you see something else, Felix? Yeah, so inside bar here on that gold trade. So here, let's go over the trades real quick. So inside bar, short here. That was that last trade. The first trade was an inside bar short here, and also a bear flag break. So you can see the bear flag here, here. Oops. So here's a bear flag and an inside bar break. And then on NQ, same thing. Same pattern, same gold pattern. Bear flag. This was actually not an inside bar break. What I did like about this one was we pushed up, we rejected off the VWAP. This is obviously, this kind of in hindsight, but pushed up and rejected off that VWAP. But the main thing I was looking at was this bear flag. So we had this bear flag, we broke, this candle closed, I entered for that short. So very simple pattern. Bear flags, bull flags, inside bars. Love them. And that was it. That was it so far. So three winning trades. If I make full buffer on TPT before the 5 days, I need to flip a day. Is there a minimum I have to make flip a day? Ragnarok. I'll just say I never do. I literally flip it like this. I'll even show you what I do. So this is what I do. I have a bracket called flipped. And I do this. I literally do this. If I can get filled here. That's what I do. And then I close out. And I lost $1.50. So I do 1 micro, I flip it, and that's it. And they pass me every time. People say you gotta have a trade on a minute or longer, whatever. I know, whatever. That's just what I do. So sometimes I can flip it without it costing any money, because with the commissions with Take Profit Trader, if it hits profit, then the profit of that 1 tick with 1 micro and MNQ, it actually covers the commission, and it'll just be like 0. But when you look at the performance, it'll say, it'll show the trade. All right, NQ here, 655. Let's take a look at silver. Silver right back to the VWAP. Nice cabooshin on the silver, gold as well. We took advantage of some of that gold drop. Right now, it's kind of headed right back to the middle. If you take a look at the higher time frame on gold, even if you went to an hourly, you can see we're right in this cluster. So right at that 43.50 area, it's been just loving this area for some reason. So this has been a consolidation spot, and we are stuck. I made this box on stream yesterday, and it's stuck right in the middle here again. So kind of interesting here. Another bear flag, possibly break on the NQ. Do I take it again? I mean, I guess I can. Top of the hour though. I've seen this over and over and over when you get when the market's starting to trend downwards, where you just get a bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, and it'll just keep doing that over and over and over and just kind of stair stepping down. I've also seen it on the way up where you get the bull flags, and I've seen that as well. So little tougher to place a stop on this one though. I think I might hold off on this one. I might hold off on that one for now. Let's see. Okay, thank you so much. I have to go to sleep. It's late here in Europe. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you Felix for being here. Smash it. Guys, I haven't asked tonight, but can you please smash that like button? The more likes we get, the more the channel gets pushed out through the YouTube algorithm. I really, really appreciate that. Just hit that like button. It really, really does help. Trust me, it does. I don't know why the ones that I get tons of thumbs up, it gets way more views even after the stream. Like I notice sometimes we'll get a certain amount of views during the stream and then people will rewatch or whatever for some reason. I don't know. I'm just very entertaining to look at, I guess. I don't know, but they rewatch after. But no, actually, honestly, I rewatch some people's streams sometimes a little bit. If there's nothing, the market's not open, I want to see how they did. I want to check out their trades. I'll rewatch some of their streams sometimes. I won't watch it live, but silver's being milked. Yeah, Seth, I mean, I can't have that kind of talk here, man. I'll just say, like, generalizing and blaming races and religions or anything like that, or with anything that's happening, like generalizing, like I'm not for. So yeah, can't have that kind of talk. Sorry, man. Locked in a small profit. Oh, let's go, Turg. Am I trading silver? I have not. I've traded gold, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, feel free, Red. No, it's a good. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Pro Fast Guy, good to see you, man. Do I like the Midnight? The Midnight, is that a band? I want to say that I'm guessing it's a band. So I don't know if I like them or not. I don't think I've ever really listened to them. 50 push-up challenge in 2026. Nice, buddy. Yeah, the Midnight, I think I never really listened to them. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a band. Nice. I actually was thinking the other day, I'm dying to go see a concert. I don't know. I'm due for a good concert. I love going to concerts. I'm a big concert goer. So the my face is a little dark on one side. My light went out, and I can't. I don't think I have a cord long enough. It's one of those you recharge the light. It's a portable ring light thing. So I gotta get another light. Getting that bear flag break, having a little FOMO here. Let's go back to gold here. Taking a look at gold. Not really doing too much. Right back to that VWAP. Nice little cover on that gold short though off that inside bar. So just scalped it out. The reason why I wasn't looking for the lows on that is because when you get a giant engulfing candle like that, to me, that's pretty powerful. So taking that little scalp was all I was looking for. This giant outside bar engulfing, those are powerful candles. Very powerful. Gold's getting pushed up. I imagine silver's going as well. Yeah, silver's starting to peak up. Top of the hour here. 5 minutes past the top of the hour. 6 minutes, actually. I'm going to try something here. Over in Buffalo? Well, Wild Turkey, you get a lot of snow over there, man. Don't you? Yeah, I don't envy that. Like, you must get tons of snow over in Buffalo. Oh, really? Yeah, by midnight is better. What would you, the 3 months advice that you would give to a wannabe trader with a prop? Yeah, yeah, I'll give you 3 things. I'll give you a few examples of some things that I think newer traders fall in a trap. Is for one, thinking that you have to pass that evals very quickly. Like, I'll just gonna little disclaimer. I can't give you financial advice or anything, but but for me, like, it's trying to pass an evals very quickly. You know, I think you really want to hone your craft in. And take your time and trade those evals just like you would of your funded account, or practice on the eval. So whether it's a cheaper eval, I think that's the best way to go when you're a newer trader, instead of buying like something really expensive or buying a Tradeify that's straight to funded. If you're a newer trader, you're probably not going to get to a payout, so you're just going to waste more money. If you buy a Bulenox or an Apex account, an eval, that's $20. You're going to still have some skin in the game, so you're going to have that emotions. Take that eval, trade it, you know, seriously, you know, trade it seriously and practice. It's going to take time, a lot of time. It took me 3 years to get one payout. Now I get payouts every single day. But it took me 3 years to get one. So just know that it can take a long time, and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money trying to get to that point. If you can take one Bulenox account or an Apex account or something like that, if you take one Bulenox account for $19 eval and you pass it, trading it seriously, and then you take that eval and get to a payout, I mean, if you could take that funded and get to a payout, then I would look at like perhaps expanding on that, like getting more than one account, using the prop game to copy trade 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 20, 30, 40 accounts if you want, 50 accounts, 60 accounts. You can trade 20 day trader accounts, 20 Apex accounts, you know, 5 take profit traders, 5 my funded futures. Like you could trade like tons of accounts at once if you choose. But I think that, you know, I think for I'm talking a fresh beginner, I think that's probably the way. I also think that a lot of people will trade on demo to start, and that's perfectly fine. I think that you want to trade on demo to market's just tanking. I'm just having FOMO. I'm glad I'm just answering this question because bear flag is aggravating me. But I think a lot of people trade on demo, but you really want to get some skin in the game, get an eval, trade that. For me, I started trading a personal account. I went from demo to personal. I put 15 grand in a Tradeify account. I mean, a Tradeivate account, 15K, and I lost it just like that in like 3 weeks, gone. And like, you guys know my backstory. I'm a blue collar guy. I don't have a whole lot of money. When I started trading, I had some money. I was, you know, a hard worker, but I was very middle class, and yeah, losing 15K in one shot was like, oh my God. So there's a lot of advantages to trading these props. The other thing is that once you get to a funded stage, I think that for me, one of the best things that helped me when I got to the funded stage that helped me get from no payout to payout was acting like, or pretending that the money that I was making on screen, so whether it's on a pro account, was not real until I actually got to a payout. So it got to the point, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but it got to the point where I'm just like, this is monopoly money. Like what I'm seeing on the screen is monopoly money. You know what's real money? What I paid for this account. What I paid for this account was $109. I paid $109 on this account. So, you know, 40% off, no activation fee. Passed it. And now I've taken, what? 2,000. I'm going to take like 3,000 out of it from $109 investment. But I used to get so nervous when I get into a trade and be like, oh my God, I'm down $300. Well, no, I'm down 100. If I lost the account, I'd be down $109. So that's one way, once you get to the funded account, that helped me get over that anxiety about trading a funded account. Because there's a lot of new traders that will get to they'll pass an eval or a combine, and then get to the funded stage, and they just go, it's like they have the blinders up, and they get nervous and they get anxious, and then they blow the account in like 2 seconds. Yeah, I think with repetition and just knowing that, you know what, this is not real money, this is monopoly money. Now, if you're trading a personal account, every single tick it goes against you, that's real money going bye-bye. But know that when what you invested in this account is what you're actually risking. And I want to shout out Alpine Trader for actually saying that a few years ago on his own stream, and that changed the way I looked at the prop firms and the way I traded funded accounts. Besides that, I don't know. That was a long rant, so I don't know if that was probably like 2 things, but anyways. That's for you, JLB. It'll be $5. $5. Anyways, sorry. That's just the way I look at it. Lucid no rebill or cheap Apex. I do love that Lucid rebill, but 90% off Apex. When Apex is 90% off, I'm going for the 90% off Apexes. I do love Lucid though. But yeah, I mean, I try to take advantage of the 90% because it's just not too often. If I had to pick one to trade, if I had to do one account, it would be like a Lucid account. But if I wanted more than like 5 accounts too, I choose Apex, you know, just so you can copy trade a bunch of them at the same time. But yeah, if I was just choosing one account, I probably would choose just one Lucid account. Company I work for is the Sweets All Black Frames. Oh, cool, ProFast guy. We have 26 Spielenox accounts over the summer. I had 6 funded accounts in my life. Oh, nice, ProFast guy. So we went live with Belanox. I was really close to going live with Belanox, but ended up blowing that account on the 4th payout. Oh, nice turd. Yeah, TPTs. Sure. Take Profit Traders is my favorite just because the daily payouts, for one, the daily payouts, they're also been super fast, guys. I did a daily payout last night. I think within an hour, it was like right in my account. Like it was right in my wallet. So, and then the rewards program that you can get off it. This is a nice Harami long here, but man, we are just in a down channel. Place 3, you guys just joining tonight. I did place 3 trades tonight already. I'm still looking for another one. I'll still trade, but just trying to get caught up in the chat here. I had my evals 2 months. I trade them the same way I trade my personal account, same risk management. Just trying to focus on the process. Yeah, focus on the process is a big thing. One thing that also helps, or also can help me when what helped me when I was newer was counting points. So whether you're trading 1 micro or 1 mini, focusing on the process, like Dave says, and counting points. So like I'd be like, well, I got 20 points in that trade, I got 10 points in that trade, or I lost 30 points in that trade. Not, oh, I made $200, I lost $300, I lost, you know, that kind of stuff. It's that for me helped me psychologically. I still do that to this day. You guys notice I'll do that on stream a lot. I'll say, well, there's 10 points. We took 5 points, you know, 6 points, not like, well, you know, made $50, you know, made $200, made $900, like whatever. So I'll do that a lot. Just counting points kind of helps. I think when you're new, not being allowed in the club, now he's chilling on the rooftop. I'm getting there. I have goals for sure. I have goals. Claims close to blowing this TPT account, but I'm still in the game and short right now. And I'm at nice. Yeah. Do I trade options? Sometimes I do. Yeah, spreads. SPX spreads. No problem, JLB. Yeah, tech reviews. I hope that helps. I mean, it's just. I mean, am I the trader I want to be? No. You know, I'm getting more and more consistent. I mean, there was a time I couldn't get over a Take Profit Trader Pro account buffer to save my life. But then now, I mean, like you guys saw, like last month, I mean, I was having $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 days on over the buffer on pro accounts. I mean, it's amazing what it's hard, but like once you get there, and there's days I go on tilt, and like that's something I've been talking about recently with my trading buddy Terry, is just like recently I've been going on tilt way too often. I feel like it's getting more frequent where I just kind of feel a little tilty. I think it might have to do with I don't know, just kind of the weather, stuff like that. I mean, I like to go outside and be outside, and right now we're in full winter, so excuse me. But yeah, it's just something I got to work on. No tilt this week though. Been good. A little bit when I made 2,400 on that account that I wasn't supposed to make 2,400 on yesterday, but I felt like I really wasn't tilty, but I was over trading the other account to get to a daily payout again. But yeah, Seven. No, I'm looking to take a vacation actually, like a real vacation. I'm actually I was looking at cruises today, so so I'm gonna do something. D Lorenzo, how do you get the eval pin lifted? I don't know. I honestly, D, I don't know what's going on with that stuff. I have no idea. I think it's unfortunate. I don't know the reasoning. I don't know. I don't have any information. Yeah. Buddy of yours lost 500K trading stocks, personal money, and then discovered props. No brainer. Yeah. I mean, it's controversial. I get it. I think that we all want to be able to trade a personal account and be profitable. I mean, that's the end goal. But props are, you can take advantage of props. You can with the leverage. My bank account literally does not care whether or not it's a prop payout or a personal payout. Like, it doesn't care whether I have in my Schwab account or a Robinhood account or whatever. It does, like, it's all money. It doesn't matter. I don't dig when you start getting a lot of payouts with the take profit trader account. It's first world problems. I get it, you know, but that 20%, and then until I get to live where I pay the 10%, that'll be a goal for 2026 is to get in a live account. But yeah, the 20% adds up for sure. So that's, you know, when you take 20% out of a $4,000 payout, stuff like that, that kind of sucks. But, you know, but I got to look at it like, you know what my investment was? $109 or $650 if I reset the account, which I've done. You guys know that. I've talked about that. I've reset a 25K account before for $400 and something, and I made 10K on it one day. I've also reset 50K pro accounts for $650 and blew it in the same day. I've done that, but I really try not to do that anymore because it just adds, it's too much of an expense. All right, Nasdaq pushed down here off that another bear flag. So bear flag, we pushed down, down 633 here, getting a little bounce off that Harami. I don't feel like it's very strong. I think the market's just stuck in a downtrend. Gold right back at the VWAP, still stuck in the middle of this range from yesterday. So it peaked above the range, it failed. Boy, it came right down to the bottom of that range again at 43.39. You can't make this stuff up. And literally bounced by the tick. See? Right off that box that I drew yesterday. That's why I make millions of dollars by drawing these boxes. And yeah, I mean, really by the tick. That's kind of crazy. And it's stuck right in the middle of that range. Silver, do the same thing. Silver's kind of working back down towards that range from yesterday, but it's still way above it. And yeah, that's what we got going on right now. I'm looking for another trade. We see it, but what else we got here? Does Beelanox offer trade of aid now? Project X going away. Corey Nichols, no, they don't, unfortunately. So I did write to Beelanox, told them I was an affiliate and that I want answers. I demanded answers, and they basically gave me a nothing answer and said, you know, that we're going to continue to use Project X, and if anything changes, that they'll email us. I wish they could get trade of 8. I don't know why they don't. Beelanox is one of those companies that pays out. I've gotten tons of payouts from Beelanox. My friends have gotten tons of payouts from Beelanox. My community's gotten tons of payouts from Beelanox. It's just one of those companies that just kind of flies under the radar. You just don't hear much about them. You don't even know who their CEO is. Their CEO's not on Twitter talking or anything like that. You just don't know what's going on there. But they pay out, so yeah, it's kind of weird. I wish I would get trade of 8. I do not have someone I can physically speak about with trading. Well, you got us, Turg. You got us here every day. Talk to us. And the Discord, guys. I discovered caffeine sends me into mindless button smashing, Christian. Yeah, I actually quit drinking caffeinated drinks. So coffee, any of that stuff. Probably over a decade ago. Because, yeah, I was a big coffee drinker and stuff. And with all my anxieties and things like that. So when I got off Xanax and I kicked that habit, I quit. I tried to quit all the caffeinated stuff and everything like that. So, but yeah, I hear you. Certain things outside of trading can trigger tilt, right? So whether or not the other thing, and this is 100% not financial advice, guys, but if you are broke, I'm telling you, it makes trading so much harder. Trading is not going to solve your financial problems. Trading, to me, this is just my opinion. Trading to me is like, you want to have a bit of a, you want to be a bit settled, already kind of financially established, maybe still have some income coming in from the side, that kind of stuff, before you get into trading full time. You know, you don't want to be like, well, you know, you don't want trading, if you're a newer trader, you don't want trading to be your rent money or your mortgage money or something like that. And I see a lot of this on Twitter, things like that, where people go broke, people can't afford their rent, they lose their houses, they end up doing harm to themselves. It's bad. So that's the other thing I guess I would say, if like you're a newer trader, like, it's, you want to have a little bit of financial stability before you, even with props, like, to be able to just hop in. I think that like I told you guys, I went broke once from trading. Like, I lost all my money. I went from, like, I had like 100K in savings or so, and I lost it, most all of it, through trying to learn how to trade, paying all my bills at that same time. And also, I ended up trading a personal account, ended up trading options. I ended up losing like $70,000. I lost $30,000 in one day trading options. I lost another $30,000 another day trading options. I ended up just like losing most all my cash. Luckily, I built my house myself, so I owned my home. And so I own my home still to this day, but I was completely broke, so I had to end up going back to work, and came back to trading full time once I ended up saving a bunch more money, and ended up doing that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm ranting so much tonight. I promise I don't drink caffeine, so. How's my testing going? So yeah, we've done 3 trades, some nice short on Nasdaq and a few shorts on gold. So we've taken a few nice trades. Currently up 947. If you guys are just tuning in, 947 on the Bulanox account, and I am up 548 on this account. I am up $54 on this pro account, and up $212 on this account. So yeah, that's what we've been doing so far. Gold getting another rug pull here. What's up, Tim Korth? Dave Mack. Yeah, for sure, Dave Mack. They require too much days, 10 days, 5 days. Yeah, I hear you that. Yeah, the 10-day payout caps and things like that, or the 10 days to trade, is a long time, for sure. Those are my base hit accounts. Those are what I like to take the base hits. You know, anywhere from 2 to 900 a day if you catch a nice trade, and then I just lock myself out. Minimum wage job makes it real. Oh, 100%, yeah. PG contract for sure. Like, so what I was doing, I had to do DoorDash, and I was doing DoorDash, Spark, all that good stuff when I went broke from trading the first time. So I ended up doing the DoorDash, the Spark, and all that to pay for more evals and to live. And so I was doing that on the side. I was continuing to do trade, like props, and I was also renovating a house. So I renovated a house that I had purchased years and years ago, prior, back when I was working with the Postal Service. So when I was a mail carrier, I invested in some houses, some foreclosed homes that were completely garbage, like garbage houses. And then I ended up fixing them up on myself. Ended up fixing them all up, renovating the whole things, you know, doing all that. And yeah, that time I went broke, I ran up a bunch of debt, credit card debt, trying to rebuild them. I rebuild that house, but it paid off. But man, it took some years off my life. They lose their house? Yeah, oh yeah. They lose their life, Sleepy. Mocha. People lose their life over trading. And that's, I mean, that's the harsh reality. I don't want anyone here to get to that point. You know, that's just the harsh truth. We don't want to talk about it, but that's just the truth. Thank you, ProFast Guy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Mitchell, for sure. When I got into trading into crypto, I lost 150K. Yeah, Dominican trader lost 150K trading crypto. It's not hard. It's not. I think Payouts is owned by Apex or someone that stays in the dark. Dominican trader, like a little pet project. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Thank you, ProFast Guy. Yoshi's Island, thank you so much for the sub. DL Smith, appreciate that. When you started making money, you got into trading full-time job also? Yeah. Dave Mack, for sure. Coupon code for Bilanox, Pine. Yeah, Pine for all the props, guys. Thank you so much. Another bolt. Look at this, guys. So like I kind of said earlier, I've seen this before where you just do the bull flag, bear flag over and over and over again. That's exactly what it's doing tonight. It's so obnoxious sometimes when it does that, but and you see it in hindsight. So now if we break the low, question is why I'm not trading them. That's the question. Kind of come out of nowhere sometimes. This one was a little more tricky. This one was very good. This one was very good. This candle closes here. This could make another new session low. But if it just flushes through the low, it's a little bit harder to trade unless you just hop into momentum. What I like to see with a bull flag or bear flag is to get a nice candle close just below it, and then you can enter and then place a stop up above that swing. So like on this one here, on the bull flags or the bear flags, I like to place a stop above that swing and then drop, and then hopefully it drops, but at least you have a nice spot to put a stop. It's really hard to put one like way up here sometimes, you know, because it's just too big. So whatever that swing is. I'm way behind on the chat. I didn't realize I wasn't. I saved a lot of money by quitting coffee for 10 years. Yeah, that's true. I drink lemon ginger tea. Lemon ginger tea. And occasionally I'll get a decaf iced coffee from Dunkin', but that's very rare. I did have Dunkin' today though. Thank you, bro, fast guy. Yeah, you can just get base hits, a nice return. That's kind of what I was gonna go for. What I was gonna say is that, you know, when you've done the minimum wage or the 9 to 5, or if you've done gig work, like I know Methodical has done gig work too, to learn how to trade. And yeah, when you do gig work, if you make 150, 200 bucks in a day, that's kind of what I average, 150, 200 bucks in a day. Knowing that you can just take 5 points on NQ to make 100 bucks on a daily payout account kind of puts it in perspective. you know, or just trading some micros. Guys, all I've traded tonight was micros, and that's $200. So that's like $200 in 1 hour just trading the micros. So if you get an account over the buffer, it can really, really replace your 9 to 5. And I know that's just selling the dream. I know it sounds like selling the dream, but that's just reality. I mean, trading can do that. It's just not easy path. It's not as easy as what people make it out to be, in my opinion. Sometimes it's easier for others, sometimes it's not, you know, but I mean, I'm not one of those traders that you're gonna see get a $200,000 payout, you know, yet. Like, I just don't know what it is. It's like psychologically, when I copy trade 10, 15 accounts at once, I go kablooey. But I can handle 1 account, 2 accounts, 3 accounts, you know. Even when I get 5 take profit traded pro accounts, when I get 5 at once, it messes with me. So that's kind of like a goal next year for 2026. Like, if I can get 5 daily payout accounts over the buffer, that's going to be like, you know, mint. I think last month I had 4 at once at one point that I was getting payouts on, which is why you guys saw like some big daily payouts from me. But yeah, it's psychological, but it's hard. So people that have gotten those big, huge payouts with the 20 accounts, it's props to them. Or Lanto, you know, taking those take profit trader accounts for a ride. It's hard to do that, and I'm okay with it. I don't need, I mean, I'd love to get that big of a payout all at once, but I'm okay making 150, 200,000 a year throughout the year. You know, I don't need to get it all at once. I mean, it would be nice, but would you buy an instant funded account if you've gotten a payout before? Been so close to payout 7 times, but would I personally crypto? I mean, $250 right now for the Tradeify accounts is not too bad. But I always suggest, like, for me, like, if it's someone that can get, like, I'm gonna pick up a few myself. But like, for me, like, I feel like the straight to funded accounts are definitely for people that have gotten payouts before, that know they can do it. Now, I will say that sometimes when I get in the mindset of trying to pass a bunch of evals, I call it the combine grind, is that you can get in that mindset of like trading these evals and stuff for me very aggressively, and then that translates into the funded account. So one of my largest payouts ever was $18K, and it was with straight to funded accounts. And I felt like once I had those accounts, I was like, okay, I wasn't trying to pass any more evals or anything. I'm just like, I actually traded micros on it for the most part. I think I did slip in a mini every once in a while, but I traded micros mostly, and I just slowly grinded those up for like 2-3 weeks, and ended up getting a payout across copy trading on multiples. And yeah, it was like $18K payout, which, you know, was one of my larger payouts at once. So yeah, there is that mindset of, well, I got the funded account. Like, if you can be in that, then, and take it slow, then I don't think anything wrong with it, especially when they're $250 right now. So yeah, Dominican trader carpenter, nice. Yeah. Dark truth no one talks about, Cajun, for sure. It's real, I attempted twice, yeah. Kind of one of them, it's better to start when you already broke, so you don't lose a shit ton. That is true, Devin. You know, that is actually not, I think if you start when you broke trading, I think that it's not a bad thing, as long as you have, as long as you're not trying to pay your bills with it. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree with you, Devin. And I can tell you a reason why is because the more money you make, the more money you can spend and blow too. Like, For sure. Oh no, in 2008, someone yeah, that's terrible, Mitchell. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's a dark. It can get dark. Christoph, yeah, I appreciate you too. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was ranting there. Let's go, Hawkeye boy. 2 Tradeify Lightning counts. Code PINE. Yeah, guys, I think one of the best deals going around right now. Tradeify, 50% off, 25K and 50K straight to funded accounts. Really good deal. I'm going to pick up a few tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Just because, but... Is there an indicator for bull and bear flags, or you just manually look at them? I just manually look at them. I don't know if there is or not. But yeah, no, I just drew these lines. You can start to spot them. To me, this is exactly what I look for. Like if I had to make a poster of a bear flag, to me, like that's it. Like on a 5-minute chart. Like that's what I like to trade that. And then the opposite, right? So if you just look at the opposite, that'd be a bull flag. A really good trade too is like if this tried to make that bear flag break and it reversed and say it took out the swing, that often will lead to a really nice reversal to the upside. So like let's just hypothetically, if that tried to break and then it reversed, it came back, took out that high, that can oftentimes put in a really nice reversal to the top of this candle and take the high out. I've seen that many times as well, but yeah. I ran for Spark also. Spark, yeah. Spark was actually one of my favorites compared to DoorDash. I hate that. When do you enter on the bear flag? So it's a little discretionary, so you kind of get a feel. But for me, when I entered like on this trade, I was fortunate enough for this to close just below it. And so I entered on the close of this candle. Now, if you're trading on a smaller time frame or something, you probably can get in a little bit quicker. But a lot of people will just hop in on the momentum of the break. So as soon as this candle started to really break down, they'll just hop in. But for me, if I look for a little more confluence, it's waiting for that close. But yeah, you can, during New York or whatever, when there's a lot of volatility, you can just hop in on that break. All right, we are down here consolidating here. Another bear flag break, now consolidating. We're actually holding this low so far, 633 in Nasdaq. I haven't taken a trade in a while, but I've taken 3 trades tonight. Really green so far. Nice inside bar, long on the gold here. Just take a look at silver. Silver's really not doing much. So silver and gold's been picking up a little bit later, seems like. So usually after I get off, like 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern time, it's been really kind of ramping up. But right now it's kind of stuck in a little consolidation pattern once again on the gold. Space is in the house. I'm way behind, guys. Sorry. Adrian Chong, what's up? No problem, crypto. So the next trade. So I'm looking for a short. I don't know. I kind of like how this is holding this low right now, but I'm not really seeing a setup that I like. Yeah, Lucid Flex is also a great deal, guys. You guys know Lucid's one of my favorite prop firms. Not to brag, this is to inspire. You guys know I crushed Lucid last month. I currently don't have any Lucid accounts. Isn't that crazy? I'm kind of letting them rest for a minute, but I'm gonna pick up some more. I'm really happy working on the daily payout accounts. You guys know it, like as soon as I get daily payout accounts, that's all I want to trade. But yeah, Lucid, you guys know, one of my favorite prop firms. I feel like I was one of the few people on YouTube that absolutely was crushing the payouts with Lucid. And yeah, this is not to brag, this is for inspiration, but in the show that, yeah, I mean, I absolutely was crushing them through November. And so yeah, my first few accounts I got with them got the payouts. But I currently don't have any, so I guess I need to pick up some more. But yeah, use code PIME for Lucid. I really appreciate that. Definitely one of my favorite prop firms that is brand new, like fairly new, right? It's all about ROI. Yeah, I don't like the 20% consistency either, Devin. And I actually did those Lucid payouts with a straight to funded accounts, but they were the 150Ks. So like making 1,800 in a day to stay under the 20% consistency, which I was fine with. Like $1,800 is a good chunk of change. So that's what I was doing quite often, was $1,800 a day on those 150Ks. The straight to funded 50Ks, staying under 20% consistency. Yeah, you definitely want to just base hit it, you know, base hits. If you're, like I said earlier, if you're someone that wants to swing for the fences and get big payouts, I would go with someone like Take Profit Trader or Trade Day, or one of the flex accounts with no consistency. Yeah, 100% agree with you, Devin. No problem, Crypto. Adrian Chong in the house. I think I said hi. I don't know. Downward trend line. I got a lightning count off. Nice. KB closer. I appreciate you. I lost about 15K over 5 years. No payouts, nothing until this year. Finally took my first payout. DS. First payout after 5 years. I love that. Yeah, I mean, the struggle is real, but now let's give it up for DS. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. Nice little Harami there. Let's take a look at silver. Oof. Guys, Nasdaq is selling off tonight. What is going on? Let's take a look at the hourly on Nasdaq. You know what we're gonna do? Guys, we're gonna fill that gap from 1221. Guys, this is an open gap down here at 25,600. I'd be willing to bet we're gonna go for that. See the open gap? We came down, we didn't quite fill it, 608. This is an hourly chart, right? So from December 19th, December 20th, 21st, we had that Sunday open gap sitting right there at 600. We're into that gap. We're into the gap now. I bet I'd be willing to bet that's what we're going for. What happens to the accounts that you don't have anymore? Oh, I mean, they just go away. You get new ones, John D. Beck. Yeah, that's the nice thing with the prop firms is like if I blew this account, you know, I take a payout tonight, you know, $1,200 or so, and I lose it tomorrow, then, you know, hopefully I can get these ones passed, and then I just get another funded account and I keep going. You know, that's the nice thing. So I try not to earn in what they call earning and burning, but yeah, I mean, yeah, they just kind of go away. You get new ones. Yo, Real Robot, what's going on? I drew a 15-minute orb on the market open, took my early short from there. Oh, nice, 15-minute orb. Well, right now, Adrian, I'm gonna go for so for Tradeify, I'm gonna go with the straight to funded accounts because they're 50% off, 25Ks and 50Ks. The Lucid accounts, I've done them both. I got the straight to funded 150Ks because of the $66,000 drawdown, end of day drawdown. That really appealed to me, and it did pay off. I do like the pro accounts because you can pass them on day one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know which one would I choose. I kind of like the traditional ones, the pro accounts with the Lucids, the daily payout accounts with Tradeify, the flex accounts or whatever with Tradeify. I like them. But as far as daily payout accounts are concerned, I like Take Profit Trader and Trade Day. As far as if I'm gonna go for daily payouts, I think we're gonna go for that. I almost want to just click the button and just see if we get down there, but get down to that 600. I feel like we're just going for it. I'm short. Micros. Looking for the gap fill. This is more of an I think play. So we got a gap fill from way back, or open gap down here from the 1221. This is with my pro account too. This is the daily payout. Pretty confident in this one. I'm gonna front run it a little bit. Risking 60 bucks. I'm risking the 60 bucks. There it goes. Get down there. Adding a micro. Don't bounce there at 606. Come on. Don't be like that. Did it fill the gap here? No. It didn't quite fill it. 600 is the gap. So close. Boy, I really thought we were gonna get it on that surge, that push down. We still could. My stop might be a little tight, but this is my pro, so. Whew. That was a nice bounce there. Can't believe it held that little gap down there. What's the volume on that candle? What's up going on, Nate? $3,875. One before that, 3644. Nasdaq, it was 975, 935. Not dramatic, no. Hey, Coach Fred in the house. Oh, nice, Dominican trader. Yeah. Warbucks, yeah. Why do I use the DOM for placing trades? I just started doing that when I very first started trading, yeah. Back in 2021, when I started trading futures, I got a TradeAvate account, personal account, and I was just trading off of DOM, so I'm just so used to it. There's no real reason, except when I trade the open, I'm looking at the histogram now, but that's recent. But yeah, I feel like I can be very, very accurate with my stops or where I want to place an order or things like that on the DOM as well. That's the other reason why I like it. But yeah. Yeah, I think so, Nate. I think it's good. I think my stop's too tight, though. But we'll see. Because we left this up here and kind of would like to place a stop up there. But that's all. I don't want to mess up this account too bad because I do want to take the daily payout on it, so I haven't done that yet. I'm up like 50 bucks on it. Realized, and so we'll see. But yeah, if we can get that flush down through the lows, it'll be a nice start to the daily payout. I mean, even so, I mean, 250 bucks, good day. There we go. Come on, get there. Top of the hour too in 2 minutes. Toying with me. It's toying with me. Now it's one of those things where the conspiracy comes in because, you know, everyone sees that the open gap now. So now they're trying to short it. So the evil market makers are going to push it back up. Because, you know, everyone's trying to short it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's right there. To be exact, I got $599.25 on NQ on TradeAvate for the gap. $599.25. Right back up to my entry here. I might risk a little bit on this. Got a new hour popping in here. I'm gonna risk a little bit. This is on the pro funded, so. But luckily I'm just in the micros. I did add to that, so. Get an inside bar here. So I'm gonna move the stop up here, 637. Come and get me. So $5.99 on NQ is the gap fill. I'm looking at 650. There it is. Bang. Just like that. Mic drop. Thank you very much. This is 600. 25,600 psych level. 225 bucks for a daily payout. Like I said, that's like door dashing all day. Wow, and there it goes. There it goes. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Excellent, excellent session. Really, really happy the way things went. Obviously, the trading was good. And kind of crazy, right? Bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. All the way down until... And if I didn't have that drawn out, for some reason, on the hourly, I happened to look at that hourly, and I had that gap still drawn out on the chart, I wouldn't even have remembered that we had that gap, open gap down there. So thankfully I had this little luck of this box that I had drawn out, you know, days ago. But yeah, nice. So a few gold trades, few Nasdaq trades. The funded accounts are looking good. The evals are looking good. You guys are looking good. I'm looking good. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, Tradeify, I think one of the best deals going on right now, 50% off. Also, there's 20% off on my funded futures accounts going on right now. I believe the pro account and I think the new rapid account, I think. But use code PINE for my funded futures. I'm one of the last standing affiliates. So if you guys don't use my code, they're going to get rid of me too. So I appreciate that. But yeah, PINE for everything else. Take Profit Trader. The only weird one is PINE with a capital P for trade day. PINE with a capital P. Thank you so much. Thank you. What's up, Michael? Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Will I be here tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. I don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know what the market's going to do tomorrow. We get the holiday coming up, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. Just hit the notification bell. And thank you to the new subs. Stay tuned for the new song outro. Appreciate you. And yeah, like I said, use code PINE if you'd like to help support this channel. And stay tuned for the posts, like YouTube posts. So if you ever think, well, maybe Pine is maybe Pine should be on and he's not, I always like post it on the, I usually always post on the YouTube post part. So just check that under my channel subscription. I usually say, well, I'm not going to be on tonight, guys, or something like that. I always let you guys know usually, unless like if I don't, then maybe something's really wrong. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Peace.
Yeah. Charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. free, send funded to live. That's a different feel. Trade, they take profit. Apex on the deal. Evaluation passed. Now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators cluttering my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life, charged up.